It's 8:15. Look who's here to take your legal questions. Professor Gerald Treece from the South Texas College of Law. How are you, Gerald?
I'm doing great, and we got some good questions today.
Let's get to the first one from Baytown. I have worked for the same company for several years, and I very much enjoy my job. Lately, my supervisor has started asking sexually suggestive questions and making inappropriate comments. What should I do?
You know, I think this is an easy question to answer, but a hard question to execute. There's a law, federal law, that prohibits sexual harassment in the workplace. I don't know too much about this call or this writer except what I just said. I think the answer is you make a decision right away. You're going to be bloody, bold, and resolute, and you're going to tell this person to stop it, and then have the courage to go to HR, to Human Resources, and to report this, or you're going to put up with it, one or the other. And I understand sometimes the courage, like in the Harvey Weinstein case, you kind of wonder why people didn't come forward before, and the answer is always the same in this society, is because it's painful. If you come forward, then you have the burden of proof to show this harassment. And the harassment is not just quid pro quo questions. It's comments, it's like this question, improper and inappropriate comments. But you start with the source. You start with the person that's doing it and saying, I don't appreciate that, cut it out. Then you go to HR, and if it continues, have the courage to talk to the EEOC about it. It takes courage out there, and it's not just women. We have certain men who are sexually harassed in the workplace.
All right, things have to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does take courage, though, you're right. In Midtown, my child has been a victim of internet bullying. It was not done on campus, even though the student and my child go to the same school. I want to complain to the principal, but my husband says to let the kids work it out by themselves. What should I do?
Well, I'm a big proponent. If your child's being bullied on the internet, do everything. You talk to the principal. I don't care if the communication started off campus or not. You talk to the principal. People my age, Ron, you're a lot younger.
Yes.
And Blake is just hopelessly younger. But in my time, we didn't have the internet, and the type of bullying we had in West Texas was different. This is the type of stuff that's so cruel and so mean-spirited. You, as a parent, a grandparent, don't fail to act. I know your child is going to be mad at you if you get involved, but the consequences on internet bullying are so much more severe than I have time to talk about this
It can be deadly.
Yes, talk to the principal and go to the school board if necessary.
All right. Last question from Katie. I bought a car from a dealership late last week. I've since found out the car was damaged by the flooding caused by Hurricane Harvey. What should I do?
You know, folks, two or three answers here. The clear answer is when you buy a car, ask the question. You know, has this car been subject to flooding? Number two, if you don't ask the question, at least get a Carfax. You know, find out what the history of that car is. But you have an absolute right. It's a misrepresentation for them to fail to disclose this, take it right to the dealership, and here's a dirty word for the dealership. This could well violate the Texas Deceptive Trade Practices Act, which gives you triple damages, costs, and attorney's fees. So be bloody, bold, and resolute.
Get tough out there, and we've all been
warned.
Just
like the Astros are bloody, bold, and resolute.
Exactly. Hey, if you've got a legal question you'd like to have answered, just email Gerald Treece at the email you see right there on your television screen. Thank you, Gerald, for being with us.
You bet, my man.
Go Astros, right?